Welcome to Learn Yourself. Today we are going to study about integers and its property. This chapter is under CBSE syllabus and it is the first chapter, integers. In my previous video we have revised our integers knowledge and we have practiced for addition and subtraction. I have given the link of that video in the description. So here we are going to start with properties of integers, and the first two properties what we are going to learn is this is closure under addition and closure under subtraction. These properties you have to remember by its name and what it will do, because this kind of sentences may appear in your fill in the blanks and in multiple choice question. So we have to remember this. Once you will understand the concept, that it won't be difficult. Here first is integers are closed under addition. Now when we are doing addition on integers means all the negative count numbers, 0 and all the positive numbers. All these three comes under integers. So here we are talking about integers. So when we are performing this operation like -3 plus 5, the answer is 2. Why? Because minus plus will become minus and it will carry bigger numbers sign. So here our answer is positive integer. The next example is 3 plus minus 5. So here in this case this minus plus will become minus, and here we are performing subtraction and it will carry bigger number sign. So in either of this case we will get integer, either positive or negative. We are getting integers. Even if it is -3 plus 3, we are getting 0. This is also integer. So that means integers are closed under addition. Whenever we are performing any addition operation on integers, as a result we will get only and only integers. That is the meaning of integers are closed under addition. Now when we are talking about subtraction, the same way integers are closed under subtraction. So that means any of the way we are performing subtraction operation on the number 3 minus -5. So here this will become plus. So we will get 8 here. It is positive number. When we are doing like this will become plus, minus will become plus, but here this is minus. So we will get 2 and it will carry bigger number sign. So our answer is -2. But either of this case we will get integer. So with all the integers numbers, any of the integer number you take and you perform subtraction operation on them, you will get as an answer integer only. That is the meaning of integers are closed under subtraction. Now moving towards our another three properties, that is associative property, commutative property, and the simplest one is additive identity. Our first property is commutative property. Here, what is the meaning of commutative property? When we are changing its order. So first is -3 plus 5. Here I have changed it 5 plus -3. Remember that I have not changed the sign of the number. So when we are checking the answer for this, what we will get? Minus plus. So we have to perform subtraction. So we will get 2 here and it will carry bigger number sign. Here also we have to do subtraction and it will carry bigger number sign. Here this is simple. This also we will get 8. This also we will get 8. So for whole numbers and for integers, addition is commutative. Why? Because when we are using integers, when we are using negative numbers also, then also addition holds true for commutative property. So addition is commutative for whole numbers. This sentence we need to remember. This is for addition. Now let us see the same thing for subtraction. We are taking the same numbers, only we are changing this sign. So here -3 minus 5, then 5 minus minus 3. So let us see the answer. Minus minus will become plus, and 8, this is minus 8. Here minus minus will become plus, and this will be 8 only. So these answers are different. It's not the same like this. So we can say that subtraction is not commutative for integers. So subtraction is not commutative for integers. Now let us check for whole numbers also. Whole number means all the positive number and 0. So 3 minus 5, 5 minus 3. So here we will get minus 2 and here we will get plus 2. So no, subtraction is not commutative for integers as well as for whole numbers. So what is the meaning of this? When addition is there, you can change the order of the number. Then also you will get the same answer. But when subtraction is there, you cannot do so for whole numbers also and integers also. If you will change the order, your answer may vary. So subtraction is not commutative for integers as well as for whole number. So this statement we need to remember. This may come in fill in the blank or in multiple choice question. Now moving towards our next property, that is associative properties for integers. Second property is associative property. Now in associative property, here we have taken a group of numbers on which we want to do addition. So this is minus 2 plus in the bracket 7 plus minus 8 is there. Here we have changed the order. So let us solve this first. So here we are going to solve this bracket first. So we will get here minus 2 plus in the bracket 7 plus minus 8. So this plus minus will become minus, and this will go under subtraction. So we will get 1 and that too minus 1 because it will carry bigger number sign. Now when we are opening this bracket, we will get minus 2 plus minus 1, and our answer is minus minus again will become plus, and this will be minus 3. Here when we are solving this, first we are solving this. So 7 plus into the bracket minus minus will become plus, so it will become minus 10. It will carry bigger numbers sign. Now when we are opening this bracket, 7 plus minus 10, so minus plus will become minus, so it will be 7 minus 10. So answer is 3, and that too it will carry bigger number sign. So it is minus 3. So even if we are changing the group of number, our answer has remained same. That means addition is associative for integers because it is true for whole number also and it is true for negative numbers also. So it is true for both the numbers. So addition is associative for integers. This we have to remember. And for this property we are not checking for subtraction because earlier we have seen if we are changing the order, then result may vary for subtraction. So the same thing will applicable for here also. So here we are not going to check that. So addition is associative for integers. Now we are going towards the last property, that is additive identity. So our next property is additive identity. So 0 is additive identity for integers. Why is it so? Because whenever we are adding the 0 in any integer, we will get the same integer as a result. Minus 3 plus 0, we will get here minus 3. 3 plus 0, we will get plus 3 because this is plus. 0 plus minus 5, we will get minus 5. 0 minus 5, we will get here minus 5, or 0 plus 5 we will get 5. So 0 is additive identity for integers as well as for whole numbers. So till now we have studied 5 properties: closure under addition, closure under subtraction, commutative property, then associative property and additive identity. After this I am going to give you a chart. So from that you will easily remember all the properties, and if in exam the question may come that give one example for additive identity or give one example for closure under addition, then you can easily give that. So this we need to remember. Closure under addition, integers are closed under addition. Means anyway you are adding them. These are two integers and this is one pair of integers. In that we have changed its order, but we will get the same answers. So that's why integers are closed under addition. Same way integers are closed under subtraction. Anyway we will write them. We will change the order, then also the answer we will get is integer only. So that's why integers are closed under subtraction. Here now associative property is for the group of numbers. So when we are changing the numbers group, then also we will get the same answer. Here we are checking the answer. For all these 3 property we need to get same answer, then only this property will hold true. Here we are only checking for integers. Either positive number 0 or negative number will come, that means this properties hold true. So this 2 property we are checking for integers, and this properties we are checking for answer. That if you are changing the group, if you are changing the order, and if you are adding 0, if you are taking 2 integers, then answer should remain same, like this. This integers and this integers are same along with their sign. We have changed only their group, but then also the answer will remain same for them, and that is 3 plus 3. So that's why addition is associative for integers. Commutative property. Here we are changing the order of the number. Addition is commutative for whole number, that is for this. We will get the same answer. But subtraction is not commutative for whole number. Why? Because here we will get different answer. Here we will get -2 and here we will get +2. So that's why it is not commutative for whole number. Here additive identity. 0 is additive identity for integers, because if we are adding 0 to any integer we will get the same integer. So that's why 0 is additive identity for integers. Any simple number you can take and you can change the order, you can change the group, and you will get the same result, same answer in this 2 property. And here in this 2 property you will get the integer as an answer. So that's why these are closed under addition and subtraction.